Hello, my friend, and welcome to Wisdom Trek. This is Guthrie Chamberlain, and I'm your guide to wisdom and creating a living legacy. Thank you for joining us for our 7-day-a-week, 7 Minutes of Wisdom podcast. This is day 266 of our trek, and yesterday we discovered the 7 insights to develop your personal philosophy of life. Today we'll explore the 7 activities which we all should incorporate into our lives. If you do miss any of the Wisdom Trek episodes, please go to wisdom-trek.com to listen to them and to read the daily journal. We are recording our podcast from our studios at the Big House in Marietta, Ohio. The trip north on Friday evening was uneventful, and we enjoyed the additional conversations of our grandson Kip, who came along with us for this time. Saturday was spent cleaning up drywall dust and preparing to refinish the woodwork in our library and parlor. We also invested some additional time in making edits to your life plan blueprint. It was a beautiful day, and the temperatures were around 70 degrees, and we spent some time outside enjoying the day as Kip ran around and played on the swing set. It is so good to take those moments to relax and reflect, because life for the most of us seems overly busy to the point where we see diminishing returns on the new activities that we try to cram into our already busy schedules. As we head out on our trail for today, let's ponder the fact that maybe these types of activities that we are involved in are not leading us to fulfill our life purpose. Let's look for the mile markers along our trek today that will point out the 7 activities that we should integrate into our lives. As you consider the various activities that make up each day, if you are like me, you probably feel that there's just no way to add anything else into an already overflowing schedule. My question to you is, are these activities that you're involved in for this season of life congruent with your life purpose and objectives? Are these activities moving you closer to or farther away from your destination in life? These are hard choices for you to make, and you'll need to learn how to say no to good activities so that you can say yes to the best activities. There are some universal activities or habits, though, that we should all integrate into our lives to ensure that we are moving toward a life that is both rich and satisfying for us. Consider replacing some of your less productive activities or habits with the ones that have better benefits. This will allow you to create and live a legacy each day. Here are the activities or habits that I would recommend. The first one is to exercise. Working out is good for your body, mind, and soul. According to various studies, people who exercise at least 30 minutes a day, 5 times a week, enjoy a better overall brain health, including uplifted moods, reduced stress, increased creativity, and clearer thinking. Exercise is the best activity that we can be involved in to stay alert and alive. For me, the best time to exercise is early morning. I set aside about 70 minutes each morning for this activity. I do include listening to devotional materials, podcasts, and audiobooks into my exercising routine to maximize my use of this time. The second activity or habit we should integrate into our lives is hobbies. Have you ever noticed that some of the most productive and successful people also lead rather interesting lifestyles in addition to their career? That comes largely from personal pastimes that they choose to enjoy. Hobbies are a good outlet for stress and an excellent source of creativity for all of life. And although I really do love work, I also enjoy renovating the big house and taking care of the grounds. These are times of relaxing and just thinking for me. The third activity or habit we want to integrate into our lives is one of learning. Success in all areas of life means fostering a love for learning. If you want to inspire a love for learning inside yourself, learn something new. With access to virtually unlimited resource through the internet, you are able to learn anything that you choose. Most people learn something that is most useful for their careers, but just don't limit yourselves. A universe of learning is available at our fingertips. One study showed that our strong atmosphere of learning new things can help increase your both personal and business productivity up to 40%. With today's online tutorials, web-based information courses, and apps that offer assistance with just a few taps, you don't have an excuse not to learn something new almost every day. The fourth activity or habit you should integrate into your lives is one of meditation. Now, even if you don't consider yourself a person of faith, there are many ways that you can practice meditation. For me, I meditate through prayer and reading of the scriptures, but for you, it may be something else. These practices can be incorporated into yoga, martial arts, and other ways to meditate that can help you overall relax, improve productivity, facilitate creativity, and maintain a general overall well-being. It could also simply mean that you just sit in stillness for about 20 minutes twice a day, or lean back in your chair, staring at the ceiling and forgetting the world for about 10 minutes. The fifth activity or habit that you should integrate into your life is one of service. If you're losing sight of perspective of what really matters to you most, take an opportunity to serve others, especially those that are less fortunate. Giving back to your community or church helps you to think about the things besides the pursuit of your own success. This will enable you to evaluate your life from a different perspective. It is one of the best ways to put your life into perspective and to reduce stress that comes from constantly focusing on our own problems. A life of service is even proven to be one of the most effective ways to overcome depression. The sixth activity or habit you want to integrate into your life is one of constant reading. This is somewhat tied to the point number 3 about learning, but can also be a way of relaxing and meditating. The best way to stay up to date with activities and information is to read. Whether it's keeping up with the latest news or sports, studying a business-oriented self-help book, or reading a biography of a successful person that you admire, reading can boost your creativity, can improve your thought processes at home or work, and enable you to de-stress after a long day. And the seventh and final activity or habit to integrate into your life is spend time with your family. Take a break every now and then to devote your entire attention to those that you love most. For just a few hours a week, stop thinking about the things that happen at work or other activities you're involved in and enjoy what's going on at home with your family. Healthy, happy, and successful people understand that taking a break with the loved ones helps to keep them sane on their trek up the mountain of life toward their life's purposes and objectives. Your family should be the most important aspect of your life's trek because they are the ones that you'll ultimately have the most impact on. Many of us, including myself, don't take enough time to enjoy what God has so richly blessed us with. I am reminded of this in these verses. 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 6, and the hardworking farmer should be the first to enjoy the fruit of their labor. And Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 13. And people should eat and drink and enjoy the fruit of their labors, for these are gifts from God. On our check for today, we have located the 7-mile markers or activities that we should all incorporate or integrate into our lives. Tomorrow we will hike the trail that will teach us the 9 life lessons that we can learn from the mountains. So encourage your family and friends to join us and then come along with us tomorrow for another day of Wisdom Trek, Creating a Legacy. That will finish our podcast for today. As you enjoy these daily doses of wisdom, please share Wisdom Trek with your family and friends through email, Facebook, Twitter, or in person as you meet with them, and invite them to come along with us each day. I certainly would appreciate if you would do that. The journal for today's trek can be found at wisdom-trek.com. Thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide, your mentor, but most importantly, I am your friend, as I serve you through the Wisdom Trek podcast and journal each day. As we take this trek together, let us always live abundantly, love unconditionally, listen intentionally, learn continuously, lend to others generously, lead with integrity, and leave a living legacy each day. This is Guthrie Chamberlain reminding you to keep moving forward, enjoy your journey, and then create a great day every day. See you tomorrow.